the dog? Where's the dog?
So, we are very close to James Gunn's Superman, and we have been very vocal on this channel what we actually think about the movie so far, of course based on the trailers. And we are still open, me and my friend Logan, with whom I am creating this channel, we're still hopeful that this movie is going to be good, although we are pretty much crushed morally but by everything that we see so far of this movie. And why the heck is that? Well, my friend Logan is pretty much comic book specialist. I'm very close to that, but still he's even more knowledgeable than me. His third favorite superhero is Superman. His first is Wolverine, and my first is Superman. So basically, we both really love Superman and know how his character is supposed to be. We know how he is supposed to act. And what we have seen from all of these clips that James Gunn released of the movie, Superman screaming on the top of his lungs.
The dog, loser! You took the dog! Where's the dog? Where's the dog?
Acting juvenile. I really have no words for it, guys. We are both really so disappointed. I grew up with Superman. I watched the animated series, even I saw the old animations, all of those faster than a speeding bullet. All that, and those are pretty wholesome and awesome. Wholesome, awesome, whatever you can call them that is positive, and they were not juvenile, immature, or whatever you can associate now with what we see from Superman. And we do know that this movie got some extended reshoots, which James Gunn always says that he doesn't do, but oh my gosh, he did. He also said that he will never do anything to jeopardize the character or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, guys. It was something of the sort that Superman is not going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. But obviously what is so far shown to us is kind of like the freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. Even the ship that flies off with Lois piloting it, and she should not be there at all. This is not her character. Even that looks like Guardians of the Galaxy ship, but round, less space looking. But it is so Guardians of the Galaxy, just feels like that. If Star-Lord just comes out of the ship or behind it and just says, "Ooga booga, here is me," and all of a sudden Groot flies from somewhere, just dropping down from the sky, I'll be like, oh, of course that Groot is here. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, this is not even the same freaking universe. But I kind of expect that it is, because this feels so like Marvel. It doesn't feel like DC. Now, some reviews came out and people were trying to talk about the movie without actually talking about the movie, and they said that, oh, but this feels like a Saturday morning cartoon, all the old animations. Well, people, have you seen those recently? When did Superman lose his cool in such a manner? Because it's not only that he lost his cool, but he is doing it by jeopardizing himself in front of Miss Tessmacher. Doesn't even think about to go take her phone or anything like that. He can just do foo, like the Flash, go take the phone, delete it. She won't even know that he done that. He's so fast. If he wants, he can be close to as fast as the Flash, and you only need to be probably half as fast as the Flash to do this, and he can. Okay, maybe he's going to do that after this scene is over. Who knows? We haven't seen the whole scene. But in any kind of a way that you can cut this, Superman should not, absolutely should not, go through that door blasting like a madman.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be...
If somebody takes my dog, I would want to probably kill them like John Wick. But I'm not Superman. Superman can go around the city and find crypto. He can probably go through every nook and cranny. He can see through walls. And even if crypto is put in some kind of a lead facility and whatever, he will find this lead facility and whatever, go underground if he must, and bust out of the floor and still find crypto. He can see through walls. Again, he will scan the whole city. He will kind of know where he is. Even if he's not, What is going to take by the end of the day for him to scan the whole earth if he wants to? He is Superman. He has super hearing. He can hear Crypto barking somewhere. He can recognize that bark. Crypto probably has a super amazing bark. Who knows? Like super bark. Whatever, even if he's tied down, even if he is under sedation or something, Superman can still find him by seeing him once again. Through his vision, or again, through busting out the floor out of a lit lab. Like, what can I tell you guys? I mean, James Gunn doesn't understand Superman. He never have. He said so many stupid things before this whole project DC was his, so many dumb things. So now everything that we saw so far, him screaming at Lois, acting like he's not even a journalist. The first trailer, she was basically schooling him on how people are going to see him, like his actions from the outside perspective. Clark is also a journalist. This is so disrespectful to him as such. What the hell? He's as competent as Lois. He's even getting there before her a lot of the times when it comes to covering the story, because a lot of the times he is the story, or Superman is participating and he is going there doing the things, and then he covers the stories Clark can't. That is how it was in the animations. So he can go and do that if he wants to. He's a competent journalist. He doesn't need Lois to tell him how the public's going to react to his actions. And we don't need to see again this how the government are judging him or whatever. And Lex Luthor, you know what? He looks like Lex Luthor. His behavior is like Lex Luthor. He's calm, collective, whatever, very conniving, evil, always thinking 5 steps ahead. But everybody forgets that Superman is much more intelligent than most people on Earth. He's one of the most intelligent beings in the universe. He is Superman. He can read all the books in the world for absolutely no time. He can know everything that there is to know about philosophy, science, some psychology, to understand his villains. He can know everything about the universe that there is to know, if that is what the Fortress of Solitude contains. And yeah, we do know that it has a lot of Kryptonian knowledge. So for goodness sakes, he is intelligent. He doesn't need to kiss Lex's ass. He doesn't need to be so weak that he will go to his office and be like, "Where is it?
Where's the dog?"
Like, what are you doing? You're Superman. You're not super baby child. You're not super teenager boy. He's been Superman for 3 years when we find him in this movie. For 3 years. So, guys, me and Logan are excited to go see the movie just because we really want to see a Superman movie. But the thing is that I'm pretty sure that by what we see so far, Superman is dead. Superman is dead. The guy that we see on screen wears a freaking ugly costume and acts like a guy that's cosplaying Superman would look like. He does not act like Superman. So, oh my gosh, Superman is supposed to be wise and calm and collective, yeah, just like Lex, but with a lot of power. If Lex, he has all the virtues, the best virtues in the world, and was the best guy in the world with powers, that would be Superman. He is as smart. So we keep forgetting how amazing Superman is, with intelligence, kindness, goodness, every freaking amazing good virtue on Earth. Okay guys, watch our video about shoot superhero skill and our previous about Man of Steel. Love ya. Until next time, with me, the 40K Empress, who is also here to represent superhero truth. That is me and Logan. Bye guys.